Hello, everyone. I want to look into the case of the missing, I guess he's technically a teen, Jay SLATER. He's 19 years old. He's from Lancashire, but he was somewhere else at a nightclub with his friends. He was seen at Papagayo Club in Playa de las Americas in the early hours of Monday. There is another man who was giving a report of this and said that he was filming people dancing as he wanted to remember everyone having a good time. And speaking of Mr. SLATER, that same person said he saw him staggering around in front of him. You could see him get up off the ground. Everyone there turned to look, and they looked a bit concerned. He looked worse for wear, is the quote given by that person. In a last call to his friend around 8:30 a.m. on Monday, Mr. SLATER said he was lost in the mountains, wasn't aware of his surroundings, and he desperately needed a drink, and his phone was on 1%. Essentially, something about missing a ride or something like that, and then deciding to try and walk back to where he was going, which I believe was a pretty far walk, or I guess hike. Oh, yeah. He planned to walk back after missing a bus, a journey expected to take around 11 hours on foot. It was the NRG Music Festival, and he has not been seen or heard from since calling his friend at 8:15 a.m. to tell her he was lost. There's been some, I guess, criticism of how the police are handling this case, with references of kind of dropping the ball, like in the Madeleine McCann case. And I believe there was also a call to Jay's mother asking for money or something like that, like a ransom. But then there's also questions if that's just like someone saw the opportunity to try and make money. So let's look into this and see what we can get. This is an energy reading. It's all alleged, my opinion, not fact. So Jay's in the nightclub. What, if anything, is going on as he's getting ready to leave? That wants to come out. Oh. Tower, okay. What is the tower when he's getting ready to leave? Fortune. Three of Cups reverse, Knight of Swords. These two coming out together are giving me like what's that called? Like shiny object syndrome. Like I'm doing this and then I see something, it catches my eye, and I'm like, oh, I have to go check that out. Three of Cups in reverse would be separating from his friends. I do believe it was him and two other friends. So the three here would be him separating from them. Knight of Swords is giving me the energy of like I rush off not thinking it through. Is this a self-caused tower moment? Like I don't realize how I'm creating the tower for myself with this shiny object syndrome when I separate from my friends in a rushed way. Almost like I'm rushing to talk to someone. Queen of Wands in reverse. Trying to avoid drama. I almost read this as a feeling of embarrassment. Like I maybe drank too much. I'm maybe a little bit too inebriated. And I don't want people to judge me for it. I'm trying to avoid that tower by getting away. Eight of Pentacles under the Wheel of Fortune. So this was shiny object syndrome. This is commitment. So I need to figure out what I'm looking at. I need to talk to that person, to see that thing. Like I can't ignore that. Three of Cups reversed. Judgment in reverse. Yeah, I don't want my friends to judge me. I believe this tower to be, I'm getting ready to leave, and oh crap, I recognize exactly how not well I am, and I don't want my friends to see it, so I rush in the opposite direction because something else catches my eye. I don't want drama or to be judged. This Eight of Pentacles, the Lover's reverse. A bad choice. The Lovers can be about making a decision, but specifically between two different things. So stay or go, this way, that way. Yes, no. Oh, he got in a car with people. Or there's reports of him getting in a car with people. I don't know if that's actually true or not. But that could be that decision. I'm trying to avoid the drama of people recognizing how messed up I am. And in doing so, I make a decision that leads to a tower. Knight of Swords and the World. Almost like I'm trying to get away from people recognizing how messed up I am. And in doing so, I recognize how I needed the people to help me because of how messed up I am. But I don't tell them that. Almost like I want to get help from someone that's not my friend, or I need something, maybe a ride, maybe, I don't know, something from someone who's not my friend because I don't want my friends to see how messed up I am. Pull some clarifiers. What do we know about this tower movement? Snake, backstabber. All right, I wasn't expecting that. Why anger and rage in reverse? Distraction. Well, also a snake. I'm not getting like sabotaged by friends. I'm not getting set up. I'm getting, I want to get away from people recognizing how messed up I am. And in doing so, I kind of accidentally create my own tower moment. Snake, I shed my skin. That's like, I try to put on a different being okay, or I try and take off the mask of unwell. Anger and rage, it's not that someone was out to get him. Distraction to me feels like I guess I'd word it as maybe like focusing on the wrong things because I'm focusing on not having people see how I'm feeling, but I'm not recognizing that I'm not making good decisions in trying to avoid people seeing me. I'm going to clarify for the snake card. Snake as in shedding skin or snake as in backstabbed? Trash in reverse. So trash would be disposed of, but in reverse, I'm not being disposed of. And I said snake as in shedding skin or snake as in betrayal. I'm not being disposed of would be not betrayal. Light and air travel, and there's mountains on this card. He was in the mountains. To me, this is saying it's not betrayal from another person. It's more of like unintentional bad decisions while trying to protect my name or protect my image. And then flight air travel with the mountains is like I didn't make it out of the mountains. Can I have a card for I didn't make it out of the mountains? Parental figure in reverse. I didn't make it back to my parents. Down the rabbit hole. Ego in reverse and outer space. This is like, I didn't make it home to my parents. Down the rabbit hole could be I slipped and fell. Ego in reverse to me is clarifying rage and anger in reverse. It's not someone's broken ego that did this. Outer space to me is like the elements, or like I'm out in plain sight, but you just can't see me. This to me doesn't feel like someone did anything to him. This to me feels like I am running from the consequences of how I'm appearing to be messed up, and I'm running from that, and I run myself right into an issue. What can we know about the potential call to his family that was like a ransom call? Ah, Seven of Swords in reverse. So again, not sabotage or betrayal. Ace of Swords, the truth. King of Wands. Yeah, look, wands and wands. He's like, I'm trying to turn my back and protect myself so that people can't see how I'm feeling. This wasn't sabotage or betrayal. Truth came out for that. I'm not getting anything nefarious with this. I'm getting, I guess I'd say someone trying to seize the opportunity of, okay, there's someone missing. Let me try and get money out of this. I'm not seeing that call being anything true. Yeah, the moon in reverse. Secrets being revealed. Star in reverse. Star in reverse is kind of saying to me, if they were to pay the ransom, I don't have anything to give you because I don't have the person that I'm ransoming you for. Moon in reverse came out when I said I don't believe it was them that actually had him. Is there anything else we should know about this? Oh. 10 of Spades, complete ending, ice cold, misfortune, north, ruins, a graveyard, the sea, the unknown, fears and foreboding, nighttime, imprisonment, great force, power, violence, evil forces. I'm getting like slipped and fell. My phone is dead. I don't have water. I'm inebriated. I'm hiking in the middle of the night. I'm not sure where I'm at. I get turned around somehow. I almost get this like sense of panic, and then maybe like a slip and fall, or like a sense of panic and then hearing the word avalanche, but I don't know if avalanche as in like the earth avalanche, or like avalanche as in I fall. And when I fall, I maybe take some rocks with me or something like that. And maybe I'm stuck under them. Get one more. That was kind of the point. A hospital bed and illness, a problem you can't avoid. Trapped, confined, surrender, exhaustion, be cautious. A prison or pressure from all sides. Yeah, I feel like he fell and like wasn't able to get himself out of whatever he fell into, or whatever fell on him when he fell. Um 2 cards from each side of the deck. If he could give us, I just want to say like a rundown. If he could give us a rundown. Final ending in reverse. Evil demonic in reverse. Communication. Crossroad in reverse. Before things went completely south, it was not some kind of evil that was chasing him down. Communication to me is when I called my friend that last time. Shortly after that call, I reached some kind of turnaround or wrong way, and it led to it being the end of the road here. So when I was still walking or hiking through, it wasn't that there was evil chasing me down. I was able to communicate with my friend, then got turned around and met some kind of end of the road, is what I'm getting from that. Can I have 3 cards to describe the place he's at? Like why can't they find him, essentially? Where 3 cards, location. Page of Wands in reverse. The Hierophant in reverse. 5 of Wands. Hierophant can be higher knowledge. The Page of Wands is self-exploration. So in reverse, it's like, yes, I'm very difficult to find. The Hierophant in reverse is kind of saying not looking from a high enough perspective. So I don't know if that means needing to expand the search. I don't know if that means like thinking he's that way, but since he didn't have a phone, got turned around, he might be that way. There's like almost as if this is saying they're still fighting with not being able to find him because they're not in the exact right place, or they're not looking from the right perspective. So maybe they need to like look underneath the things. Maybe they need to like, I don't know the weather and terrain there. But mountains, I'm assuming there's certain areas that could hide someone pretty easily. Almost like they're close, but not quite there because they're not seeing it from the right perspective. I don't know if that's how to word that. Yeah. 2 opposing forces working together. This would be the confirmation. 2 opposing forces working together could be weather and rocks. It could be water and tree branches like holding him in. It could be, again, I don't know the weather. It could be like water and then the weather freezing the water and holding him on. It's like 2 different things that are working in combination to keep him hidden. But it doesn't feel like it's a person. It feels like it's like weather or nature or the elements somehow, some way. That's what I'm getting. What's going to unfold? Are they going to find him? Queen of Swords, 2 of Cups, 5 of Cups in reverse. This to me is a recovery. So this would be the 2 opposing forces working together, almost like someone gives a clue or a hint or an idea that leads them to recognize what 2 things may be working together to keep him hidden. This is a recovery. I do feel like they're going to find him. 5 actually does feel significant. And I have a 00 on my number wheel. So 5 and 00. I would say he'll be found within the next 50 days. I feel like that's, hopefully it's sooner than that. Maybe it's 5 weeks. wouldn't be that many less than 50 days. I do feel like it's going to be found. I almost as if they have an aha moment of like, oh, what if this happened in combination with this and we can look here? Almost like they have a perspective shift and they're able to locate him. That's what I'm getting. Please remember, this is an energy reading. It's all alleged, my opinion, not fact. And I have 7 of Pentacles in reverse on the bottom of the deck. So I tend to believe not as long as 50 days, but within 50 days. I'm just going to say in between 5 and 50. Wait, what's the date? 24. Oh, it's about to be the 25th. Maybe by the 5th, July 5th. What would that be? That would be about a week and a half. I would say in between July 5th and whatever 50 days from then is. Hopefully, I feel like it's sooner rather than later, but I do feel like it's going to be found. Almost wondering if he's found by like other hikers or something like that, like, because that could be the two forces working together, like a hiker and technically the search, even if they're not searching. But please remember, this is an energy reading. It's all alleged, my opinion, not facts. Hopefully there's a good outcome, but I feel like this was an accidental turnaround with some kind of misstep that led to a situation that without phone and water turned bad very quickly for him. But I don't feel like there's another party involved here. Yeah, have a good day.